at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Miles Bridges. LaMelo Ball is out there with James. Then it's Knipple. And for the Raptors, quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. You can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
Here's Knipple. And here's Ball. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. No good from outside. Outside Ingram. Now Barnes. Fires from deep. Barrett passes to Ingram. Back to Barrett. Knipple with the rebound. Now Bridges. Pass to Knipple. Back to Bridges. Screen by James. Bridges against Barnes. From behind the arc. Now, here is James. Ball right side. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
This is where the size of LaMelo pays off, folks. 6'7" and ready to finish.
Quickly outside. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Ingram. Over Knipple. And he buries his first look.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Screen by Bridges. Here's Ball. Over quickly. Ball no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
From 17, it's rebounded by Charlotte. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Stolen by Bridges. He's got a clear path for the finish. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now, R.J. Barrett wants to get in transition and get a basket before the defense can settle in.
James, outside. Bridges outside. There's Ball with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 5.
LaMelo Ball, shot ready, always.
Quickly finds Ingram. Toronto passing it around. Ball against Quickly. Good D by Ball.
Oh, that's a chippy. Point-blank range. He'd like that one back.
James passes to Bridges. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
That's good from Bridges. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. Ball outside. Over quickly, and here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, "You just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere." We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Just 2 to shoot, and that one's good. Ingram.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
James, a screen on quickly. There's Ball with a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors trail by 6. Down low. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the night here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
One shot.
At the line for Toronto, Jakob Poeltl. One shot.
And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
That doesn't go either for Ball. The Raptors have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Bridges. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that, settles into the mid-range.
Now Ball, the 3 ball. Knocks down the triple. Ball's got 10.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And the dunk by Poeltl.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
And here's Charlotte now. Toronto making their last shot. Pass to Ball. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. The 4th spot held by Knipple.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
Raptors trail by 4. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Barrett is screen on Ball. Pass to Barrett. Over James. And it's Toronto with another. Charlotte has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Knipple, covered by Ingram. Bridges outside. James with the ball. No points so far. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
A 3-second violation. Toronto ball.
The Raptors have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Quickly against Ball. Pass to Poeltl. Now Ingram. He nails it, and we're tied. And it's 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now, here is James. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Quickly against Ball. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Barrett. Quickly with a screen on James. Left side Ingram. Over Knipple. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by Barrett. Ingram's got 8.
Yeah, just going to work on the defense. Ingram using an agile move to beat him.
Covered by Pirtle. Nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Knipple. In his last outing, 16 points for him. That one goes. Count it.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Pirtle. And here is Barrett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end. Really looking for some improvement here.
It's stolen by Pirtle. Barnes passes to Barrett. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, you see Scotty Barnes' growth as a passer. Boy, that is an impressive look.
Charlotte trailing after being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019. We're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett, Doris.
We are, BA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really pop for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap. And the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2 and 3-point range.
Now here's Pirtle. He has 7. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, look at how confident R.J. Barrett is on the interior, right in his sweet spot.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And with new ownership and a new front office, some hope that the Hornets can get going, Doris.
Well, they need to, BA, because it has been a long, slow history of a lack of success, and that can really wear out a fan base. Here's what we know. In the modern NBA, you have to begin with great ownership, and then your front office has to make really smart decisions. Draft well, make key trades, acquisition of key veterans, and then your coaching staff has got to buy in. So much goes into this. Yeah, Colin Sexton showing you right there, he's got strength to play through contact and a whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Walter, he's checked in for Barrett. Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte. Free throw good from Sexton. And one of the standout skills for Colin Sexton, that little floater in the lane.
The floater is an invaluable tool for virtually every guard in the league because when you touch the paint, generally speaking, you have bigs rotating to you. But there are a lot of things to love about Colin Sexton. This guy is so intense defensively, a tremendous competitor, and he's really trying to grow that jump shooting aspect, which will be critical. Yeah, the old expression, please don't foul a jump shooter. And Grady Dick 100% qualifies as a jump shooter.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. a first-round pick in 2023. Grady Dick took a huge step forward in year 2, Doris.
Oh, he sure did, B.A. Nearly doubles his scoring average. And I think you can trace that directly to the conditioning that he put in the offseason. It shocks a lot of guys when they are early in their career how much conditioning it takes to endure the length of an NBA season. And Grady put in the work.
Both free throws good from Dick. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Toronto. Here in the early going, they're in 8th place. And, of course, there are the Hornets. They're just 4 spots down from them. And the Hornets making a change here. Peterson's checked in. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Mobo. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Raptors lead by 4. On offense, here are the Hornets. Outside Sexton. Outside man. They set a pick. From deep. And he buries his first look.
Man in pick and roll action very often wants to call his own number. He does so right there.
Here's Murray Boyles. Still no points. To the right side. Toronto passing it around. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Sexton passes to Connaughton. Now here's man. Back to Connaughton. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Raptors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Trey Mann. Also Colin Sexton out there. And it's Connaughton in at small forward. Now here's Sexton. Pass to Connaughton. Shot on the wing. And another basket for Charlotte. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Shed. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Mobo. Pass to Shed. Now Grady Dick. Here's Mobo. There's the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Sexton. Mobo with the rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Shed. Here's Mobo. And here's Dick. Here's Mobo, covered by Connaughton, and that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, you love to see that. Grady Dick making the extra pass. Nice.
Sexton looking around. Connaughton outside. They set the pick, puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Shed. Here's Mobo. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Deciding to change it up. And with a break here, let's look at the best free throw shooters in this year's rookie class. The fourth spot held by Knipple.
A skill that works at every level, free throw shooting. And he's been comfortable even under the bright lights of the NBA.
Find the lanes. One shot.
Hornets trail by 11. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. The three from Ball.
Come to me.
Sexton against Barrett. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Will it go? And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Pass to Mobo. Now here's Ingram. Over James. And again, Toronto, no good. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the wing, Sexton, guarded by Barrett. Here's Diabate. Out to the right wing. Here's Ball. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Ball's got 16 points now.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
The three from Quickly. And again, Toronto, no good. Hornets trail by 7. Pass to Knipple. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Now Grady Dick. Now here's Quickly. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Brooklyn.
And let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
That's a nice-looking jump shot. Ingram has shortened his motion since entering the league, and it's paying dividends.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Brian, back to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Ingram. Half to the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Quickly. Here's Mobo. The three. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. Barrett against James. And here's Ball. Now Sexton. Pulls up on the wing. Basket's good. Now just a 3-point Toronto lead.
Boy, Sexton's speed allows him to get to the cup quite often. That time he settles for the mid-range.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Inside. Here's Mobo. Blocked! Now Sexton, coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo Ball, Doris.
I love that, B.A. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Hurdles checked in for Mobo. And it's tied up with that one. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Now here's Quickly. He's scoreless. That one falls. And the Raptors lead by 2.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
To the inside. Here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
They're really working the paint now.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Dick. Let's go with a 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
And slam dunk by James.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Barrett finds Ingram. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
A go-to scorer. Love seeing Ingram take punishment and fight his way through it.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Bridges, he's checked in for Diabate. That free throw, good from Ingram.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Here's Knipple, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Ball against Quickly. Tries it from the top of the key. Toronto grabs the miss.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Barrett. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
Defensive foul. LaMelo Ball. First personal foul. Third team foul.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
Line for your Raptors. R.J. Barrett. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And Barrett, no good on that one.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind it. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
No good on that one. and he's good on the second. Toronto leading by 5. Quickly outside. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Barrett. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Nice move inside from Barnes.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Here's Knipple. Back to Ball. Soft touch off the glass. Ball's got 23.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Outside Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Well, what you've seen from R.J. Barrett is attack mode. The coaching staff wants him to sustain this level of aggression.
Quickly against Ball. That shot missing. Toronto leading by 7. Barnes passes to Ingram. Stolen by Bridges. Down low. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Charlotte shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Shooting for Charlotte. Kalkbrenner at the line for 1.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Ball against Quickly. Outside Ingram. Drills it from deep. Ingram's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And a look here at the shooters doing the most damage from long range this season. And here's Ball. Give him 23. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Ball against Quickly. And Ingram with the block.
I know they love to see Ingram make big plays on defense, and that's the energy they want from him. The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And here are the Hornets now. Toronto making their last shot. Back to Ball. Bridges outside. Pass to Knipple. James a screen on Ingram. And here's Knipple from the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Quickly. Kicks it out to Barnes. Right side Barrett. Over Knipple. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Hornets trail by 11. James outside. Back to Ball. 1:03 left in the second period. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Oh, Pirtle, he is not having it at the rim on the defensive end. That is beautifully done.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Raptors lead by 11. Outside Ingram. Pass to Pirtle.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Line for 2. Jakob Poeltl.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Pirtle.
Well, Jakob Poeltl, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it. He plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And they're ahead, but doing themselves no favors at the line.
Quickly against James. Here's Knippel. Ball outside. Clock at 6. Over Barrett. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 11 points in the quarter.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. That'll wrap up the short 2-game first half. Raptors out in front. They're up by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot drops. They're taking the shot. Oh! Look what left the window open. Let's hear it for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Gotta get their dry cleaning done and pack up the suits because this is a business trip.
Yeah, they want to show what kind of team they are on the road. It's very different from playing in the comforts of your home.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Raptors.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Here's Barrett. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Outside Ingram. 4 on the clock. Over Knippel. The shot by Ingram, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, boy, Miles Bridges showing you that he's not just a scorer. How about that pass and setup?
Outside Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on James. Barrett passes to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
James passes to Ball to the inside. Oh, deflected. Ingram with the ball. He's got 16, and it's quickly with a miss. Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
B.A., those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team, and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
Picked by Pirtle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ingram. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Ball against Quickly. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Ball. 25 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. Bridges outside. Lets the 3 fly. Charlotte again missing. Raptors lead by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you, B.A.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie.
What a nice-looking drive with LaMelo. Such a hard contest because guy can handle and he's got size.
Ingram with a screen on Ball. And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist by Quickly. Quickly's got assist number 5 here tonight. Hornets trail by 14. Pass to Knipple. Bridges outside. Here's Knipple, covered by Ingram. Quickly against Ball. It's good. Ball's got 29.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Quickly finds Pirtle. Toronto passing it around for 3. Barrett fires in the triple. He's got 22.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The 3 from Ball. Quickly with a rebound. Raptors lead by 15. Outside Ingram. Pass to Pirtle. 3-pointer. And the Raptors, another 3.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. 4th, Toronto.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Toronto on D. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Bridges. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 7.
You can see the strength of Miles Bridges. Brushes that contact off like it didn't even happen.
Outside Barnes. And here's quickly. Back to Barnes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
I think when you think Scotty Barnes, you think a well-defined skill set. He can pass, he can defend, he's got size. This guy can do it all.
First one falls for him. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Both free throws good from Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Quickly against Ball. Here's Pirtle. The Hornets pull it in.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
That's good from Knipple on the assist from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Quickly against Ball. Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on James. Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. They trail by 18. James a screen on quickly. Here's Ball. And the layup is good off the glass. Ball's got 31.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
James against Barrett. Quickly, right side. Ingram deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Count that one. Ingram's got 9 points now in the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Ball. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. Ball against Quickly. Outside Barrett. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, at 7 feet, when Pirtle gets rolling, this guy can absolutely overpower you.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Toronto making a switch here. Dick's checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Colin Sexton's checked in for LaMelo Ball. And here's Charlotte now. Pass to Knipple. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. James outside. Back to Bridges. Takes a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Dick, the pass to Barrett. Quickly from outside. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Knipple from 7, and he gets it to go. Knipple's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Raptors lead by 18. The 3 from Quickly. And no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And here's Knipple from the arc. Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Dick. And again, Toronto, no good. Hornets trail by 18. Outside Sexton, and stolen by Barrett. And now the Raptors on the break. Pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Here's Barrett.
Well, R.J. Barrett comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness. This guy wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
No good on the free throw. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Grant?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
Mobo, he's checked in for Toronto. Hornets trail by 18. The floater, it's blocked.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
And that one's good. Sexton's got 7.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Pass to Mobo. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diabate's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. It's a one-on-one situation. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Sexton. And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Shed, he's checked in for Quickly. That one misses.
Well, Colin Sexton, I mean, great athleticism, unbelievable quickness. But there is an intensity that pours off this guy nightly that you have to admire.
Takes it inside, and he jams it home with authority.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's the pick. They still need this. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
You've got to keep an eye on Scotty Barnes. I don't care where he is on the floor. This guy an opportunistic scorer.
Barrett against Sexton. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Good on the bucket. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, you combine the handle with Scotty Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Sexton, guarded by Barrett. Charlotte, no good that time either. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Mobo. Releases. Here's Shed. And a miss there on the triple. Bridges against Barnes. Connaughton outside. For three. It doesn't go for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Toronto out in front, up 19. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Hornets trail by 19. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Pat Connaughton, and it's Diabate in at the 5. The Raptors shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Now Ball. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
And that one's good. Ingram.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Connaughton outside. Pass to Ball. Charlotte again missing. Raptors lead by 23. To the paint. Mobo. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
From the stripe. Sexton misses. For Toronto, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Ingram. Here he goes. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Outside Ingram. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA. Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
Outside Dick. Pass to Shed. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Ball outside. Outside for Sexton. And the bucket is good.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Toronto calls timeout. Checked in for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Dick. And he drains the quick shot.
Listen, this is about what the defense can seize. If you're going to give up the mid-range to Grady Dick, he will seize the opportunity.
Inside, and stolen by Dick. To the left side wing. Here's Shed. Back to Dick. Clock at 6. Nails it from 3. Dick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Dick against Sexton. Pass the ball. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Ball's got 39.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
And here's Pirtle. Here's Ingram. And a nice finish on the layup. Ingram's got 35.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Sexton against Dick. Now here's Sexton. He's covered closely. Connaughton outside. No good with the triple. Toronto has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Dick against Sexton, and that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his 3rd foul so far, and you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe 1 for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men. Well, you love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot, he's ready to move that basketball.
Up top, Dick fires it. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Ball, a screen on Dick. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Walter. Here's Shed. And it's all from three-point range.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. There's a screen, and here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Here's Murray Boyles. Pass to Mobo. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
James passes to Ball. Ball's doubled. Here's Knipple. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Mobo. To the inside, and stolen by Bridges. Ball outside. Throws it up high.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Here's Shed. Outside Dick. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
James outside. Pass the ball. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topper.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Mobo.
Coming onto the floor for your Raptors, number 54, Sandro Mamukelashvili.
Here's Shed. Drives to the hoop. And he gets that one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass the ball. Ball's doubled. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with. Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Raptors foul. Walker.
Abaji's checked in for Toronto. Battle comes in for Dick.
Substitution for your Raptors. Okay, Abaji. Battle.
Bridges with it. Fires the three. The putback. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Raptors lead by 22 to the middle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That unselfishness of LaMelo has been on display since day one.
Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for R.J. Barrett.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
Here's Shed. And there's the rejection.
A defensive shutdown from LaMelo Ball, just anticipating that shot.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Some changes for Toronto. Dick comes in for Battle, and Temple is subbed in for Shed. "50 seconds left in the final quarter. Clock at 4. And the basket by Abaji.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
There's Ball with a 3. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Temple, the pass to Abaji, and stolen by Bridges. And he goes in for the dunk.
Assist from James.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
No problem for Toronto as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step in the shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's reveal our player of the game, R.J. Barrett.